I'm going to teach you how to meditate, but first let's talk about what meditation is not. Meditation is not clearing your mind, and meditation is not emptying your brain. It's also not stopping your thoughts. Actually, it's quite the opposite. Meditation is knowing you're going to have thoughts, sitting down and being the observer of what those thoughts are. Whether that be taking a mental note or doing journal work, shadow work, and taking an actual note, and then using that information in the real world to make decisions on whether or not you should listen to that voice that's always talking to you. Let me give you an example. As opposed to sitting down and trying to turn off your brain, instead, you're going to sit down. Before you go in, you're going to set the intention to just listen, to see what your brain says. No judgment, no compliments, no insults, no nothing. You're just going to sit there and take note of what your brain is thinking. Now, you may come out of that feeling very half-assed. You may come out of that feeling like nothing was accomplished. Now you just know all the negative things your brain are saying. But once you actually acknowledge that half of the things that your brain is saying, you don't have to accept, half of it's not true, and the rest of it you probably don't need, those thoughts start to come up in real life. And you find yourself less attached because, one, you've heard it before. It's not surprising. Two, you've already decided in a present moment that you've been there with that thought, you've experienced it, and you've allowed it to pass, and you can then decide and accept whether or not you're going to move forward with it, make a choice, go down that rabbit hole, or if you're just like, been there, had that thought, it doesn't serve me, I'm going to throw it away. Because doing meditation is just mastering the idea that everything your brain says does not make it true. And the beauty of that is you get to acknowledge that you're not your brain. And if you're not your brain and you're not that negative voice that you don't have to attach to, what are you? That's what I believe the soul is. So we'll talk about that in the next video. Like, comment, and share if this helped you at all. It should change the game because you're not trying to clear your mind. Let your mind be a mind. You're just trying to clear the palette of what you'll accept your mind says, because you deserve a fresh start, and not everything your brain says is true. I love you.